What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a freaking sweet one. There was a couple of days there, I even was quite vocal about it on X, formerly known as Twitter, about how bad my win rates went. I was scratching into the numbers with all of my most recent videos, doing really well, and then I hit a bit of a brick wall in terms of creativity, in terms of actually not in terms of creativity. Let me show you my deck menu. I came up with like hundreds of decks, but just nothing was winning. Like I was losing, and mostly to slick shot decks, and it was starting to drive me a little bit insane. But something clicked. Usually in those moments of intense frustration with the format, my brain just goes click, and then something coalesces, and this one is an absolute freaking doozy. I wanted to build around the rare green spree card, the Smuggler's Surprise, I think it's called. We'll see it shortly. And I had a look online. Not too many other content creators have quite yet done something like this around it. So I wanted to throw my hat into the game. I saw a Legend and also CGB, but they're completely, not completely different, but very different. I've gone about things a different angle, and so far I'm 6-0 or 6-1 with the list. So the win streak is back. Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to show you. So without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew, simply called Surprise. And wow, what a fun deck. And I think this is where I have to go. Like, okay, wait, before we jump into the brew, look at how much brewing I've done. Like, this was the last thing: Smithy, Synthesizer, Rakdos, Outlaws. And then I just went and like vomited out this bunch of lists. Some really nice, like these two in particular, like they're built on purpose to deal with the slick shot decks. Then I was like, stuff it, I can't beat the slick shot, I'm going to play it myself. And I made some like slick shot decks, which, by the way, I haven't really put one on the channel yet, so I'm working on them. They're still coming. But none of the stuff was really getting me the win rates that I like for my channel. And then finally I settled on this one. The Selesnya Artifacts one's also really close. But surprise! Of course, Terror of the Peaks. I finally got a full playset of the new art ones. I was playing with the old ones, and then I cracked some packs with my earnings from the last week or so, and I managed to. I guess it was the last Mythic I was missing because I got a full playset in like 15 packs or something. So yoo-hoo! I love this new art. It's freaking glorious, and the cards that I have put in here that I haven't seen other people running are namely the Stingerback Terror. It's actually a really nice sort of turn 3 play with the plot. And then you just leave it there. Just leave it there. And then at some point, once you pull off the combo, which I'm about to explain, you can just play it. And it's usually at a point in the game when you've run your hand out. It's very normal for this to happen because it's a get to 6 or 7 mana, then do crazy broken thing type of a deck. Usually around that point in the game, your hand is very empty, so this thing often enters as a 6/6, and that is really explosive on top of a Terror of the Peaks. This is a reprint, we all know what it does. Creatures entering the battlefield, deal damage equal to its power to any target. So just hold your it depends. It's so nice and modal. I love these plot cards. This set is really a knock out of the park, right? Like, you can plot it, leave it there. It's going to be free later. You can have a couple of them plotted, and then it depends. Do I need a bit of a blocker because I haven't been able to assemble my combo pieces yet? Fine, I'll play this. Maybe force the opponent to use a counter spell. Maybe force the opponent to use some removal. That means later, when I try and pull off my combo, he may not have the answer. Or I hold it back and use it as part of my combo finish, and in a way which I will explain shortly. So what is the combo finish here? Well, namely, it's a combination of these two cards, Terror of the Peaks and Calamity, the Galloping Inferno, which I cannot wait to try and break in other color combinations, in other, this thing is obviously just dying to be, busted wide open. It's already close. I mean, this is a ridiculously broken deck when it does its thing. But I think there's so much more that we can do with this. However, what happens is it has haste, and it's got saddle 1, which means anything can saddle it, essentially. And when you fire off the Smuggler's Surprise, and the very minimum level at which you want to do this, or at which you can do this, is 4 + 1 +, so 5, 6 mana, which is easy to get to in a deck with Zendikar, Invasion of Zendikar, and Archdruid's Charm. Easy. Happens almost every match. You get to 6 mana, instant speed, boom, boom. You bring in your Terror of the Peaks and a Calamity Galloping Inferno using the second mode there. You put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Then you saddle your Calamity with Terror of the Peaks. When Calamity attacks, it makes 2 copies. 2 copies of wait, no. How come some? When it attacks, choose a non-legendary creature saddled it this turn and create a tapped and attacking token. Why only 1? I've seen it do it. Oh yeah, repeat this process once more. So you get 2 more Terror of the Peaks, and those things will also be tapped and attacking. Ridiculous, right? Obviously, not only are you getting in with, at that point, 2 flyers that are 5 power and a 4/6. That's already a bunch of damage regardless, but each one of those Terror of the Peaks entering the battlefield with the one that you've already got there entering, doom, 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 you just do a bunch of like another 15 damage to the face. But the nice thing is, if you're expecting somebody to be able to interrupt the combo with some well-timed removal, you can just wait until you get to 7 mana, and then you can also use the final mode. Creatures you control with power 4 greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, which is just bonkers. I mean, it's one of those cases where Wizards redesigned this card exactly to do exactly this, because you want to do something busted and broken that's going to end the game, and there's a high chance that the opponent will just, especially if the card becomes very played in the format, to just hold up a go for the throat, and as soon as you put your broken stuff onto the battlefield, they destroy your Galloping Inferno, and the combo goes nowhere. So if you can just, bide your time and do it on when you have 7 mana, then the way these spree cards work is as each mode resolves in the order that it's at. So you'll put the 2 cards on the battlefield, and they'll get indestructible and hexproof. Sorry! Doesn't work anymore, your little go for the throat or whatever, and now you just have full, even if they've got like a Wandering Emperor, whatever, hexproof, indestructible, the combo will go off. Of course, you can't just rely, make an entire deck around only one thing happening. So we've got a lot of other angles of attack. One of my favorite other ones is like I said, the Stingerback Terror. You can just, plot a bunch of them, and then if the opponent is being really annoying and killing all your stuff, or they've managed to survive a Calamity, you just play a Terror of the Peaks and then just cast a bunch of these for free from your plot exile zone and go dome with the damage from that. I also particularly like the one where because of course putting these 2 on the battlefield immediately also does a 4 damage trigger, because the Calamity is 4 power, and it's coming onto the battlefield at the same time as Terror of the Peaks. With that 4 damage, I flip the Invasion of Zendikar instead of going face with it, and then the Invasion of Zendikar enters the battlefield and does another 4 damage, because it's a 4/4. That when you go dome with, now you've also got an additional mana to do something else with. If it's, I'm rambling because I'm excited. This is a doozy. I've been having an obscene amount of fun with it. And we do actually have some fairly good tools with which to survive until the point at which this goes off. We've also got card draw. I'm getting to it, I promise. But one card that no one's playing, which I think is almost a strictly better a braid, because you can do both modes in a pinch. But for 3 mana, 4 damage, target creature, or 3 mana, destroy target artifact, it's been very, very nice and versatile. Just exactly when I need it. At some point, I've even used it just to get rid of like the blood token that the Convoke player is trying to turn into a bunch of little goblins with a Gleeful Demolition. There's so many artifacts decks running around. The type of stuff that I've been putting up on the channel over the last couple of days with the Simulacrum synthesizers, and there's a lot of good targets for artifact removal right now. And rather than running just the Braid, which is fine, also getting to jam a new spree card, which also does a little bit more damage for just a little bit more mana. Chef's kiss. Scorching Shot for the things that have 5 toughness, your Shield Reds. But of course, Knight Errant of Eos, your Adelines. There's so many things that you would need to have Scorching Shot. And then Brotherhood's End to sweep up the little creature decks. It's been just fine. We've also got Enchantment Hate in a pinch with Archdruid's Charm. But it's also a way of tutoring our combo piece if we don't have it in hand. It's also, you can put some +1/+1 counters and use it as a fight spell. So plenty of versatility there as well. And then the final card that I have not talked about is the Vaultborn Tyrant. Oh my god. All of the creatures in our game, including the backside of Invasion of Zendikar, are power 4 or greater. And so when they enter the battlefield, you gain 3 life, draw a card. And if instead of, if you can't find the Terror of the Peaks, you go Calamity and Vaultborn Tyrant onto the board with Smuggler Surprise, saddle the Calamity with the Vaultborn Tyrant, attack. You get 2 copies of the Vaultborn Tyrant. When they enter the battlefield, you gain, I've had some turns where I gain an obscene amount of life, because then, of course, when they die, you'll see. This is a proper doozy. I'm freaking stoked to show you guys. Let's jump into some games and see how it performs on the Mythic ladder. Standard ranked, best of 1. Woo! By the way, I hope you all caught my announcement. I'm going back to a once every 2 days release schedule, if that. My work is really getting a bit hectic. My boss is coming to the island tomorrow night. I need to be on it. Alright, that's an immediate mulligan, quite obviously. Sure. Yeah, sure. Wow. 3 Copperline Forges. Mana base, pretty stock standard. Again, completely rotation proof. Plot. Terra is here. Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen a Contagious Vorak on the board. Doink. I try to make this a Jund deck to begin with, just to have better removal, but then all of my ramp spells are just not quite doing it for me. Bulgari something or another. Okay, he does not have black mana. Okay, he does have black mana. Did he play a land already? Yes, he did. Ooh. Okay, I really want to find my spree card, although I'll keep that, honestly. And then what I'll do is this. This will come in as a 3/3. No, as a 4/4. Bye. Okay, please don't have a sweeper. That's pretty much the one thing that will just completely destroy our butts. Butts. Okay. You. Clearly. What are we doing? Poison Vorak? I guess it's for the proliferate. 85%. Getting jiggy with it. Good game. What do you mean good game? Ooh. Oh, it feels good to win again. Yesterday was a really, really bad day on Arena. This thing is proper, legitimately freaking busted. Like, it's just completely, I didn't catch it. Trample, life gain, draw, replaces itself immediately. It's just like a value train. And it's, you know, these days getting to this much mana is really not that difficult. I've only got 1.5 ramp spells in my deck. The Invasion and the Archdruid's Charm. That's really it. Everything else is just, I'm just playing my lands. I've got 24 lands in the deck, by the way. So it's really not that difficult as one might presume. All right, let's scry. We're playing against Influenza. Yeah. Why would you pick a name like that? It sounds kind of gross. Ace. What's going on, buddy? Is it too early? I mean, I'm not going to put that in the graveyard, but yeah, I would really like to find one of my Smuggler's surprises. It's like the second game I haven't had one in the opening hand, which is very strange. Most other games I've had with the deck, it has been there. Okay. Looks like we're playing against the little... You know what? The damn bird. Bird is the word. Sure. Just be mana efficient. Like, it's a maybe target for a brutal monstrous rage. And we've got instant speed, 4 damage next turn if we want, or you know, sweep the board. But yeah, we need to find more. We've got a really nice couple of cards here. We just need to find the Terror. The Calamity. Galloping Inferno. Yes, it's the birdie. Okay, one more land, please, next turn, so I can fire off my invasion. And I see no way in which the opponent is going to be able to... Ooh, okay. That's no good. And we missed the land drop. Ah! Bugger. Alright. I'm fairly certain we'll be able to get rid of at least one of the two. And he's only seen Scorching Shot, which is sorcery speed, so he might feel brave to do it now. You know, none of the red-only pump spells add toughness, only more attack power. Okay. Monstrous Rage. I would assume. No? Hey, that's nice. He saw there was something holding up priority there, and he decided not to go for it. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is the first game since I built the deck in I don't know how many matches where I haven't been able to find my 4th land. It's really very annoying right now, and making me a firm believer in the streamer's curse, as always. Will we be able to survive by just killing one of the slick shots with the derailment? I don't know. If so, then probably we can wipe the table next turn. But just being behind on mana to a mono red deck, which is probably only running 20 lands, just makes me very, very, very annoyed. Go on then. Fire it off. If he has more, like, what's it called? Antagonize, I believe it's called. Land, please. Thank you. Okay. The problem is, it's too late, this land. Unfortunately, it's too damn late. Oh, that's frustrating, AF. Yeah, I have to cast it to have a next turn that is meaningful in any way. But if I do cast it, I won't have interaction for the slick shots, and we'll probably just die. Let's see. You know. C'est la vie. This deck is really driving me crazy, but it's also my prediction for the deck that will take down the Pro Tour. I'm fairly certain that this is what's going to win the Pro Tour. This is my prediction. Like, I think it's mono red's never been this good in a while, since the last few standard big event tournament things. So if it's to do something, this is the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Let's just hope we can survive. 11 is nothing. It's peanuts for this deck. Yeah, I think 4, already 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Anything. Anything will do it. Even that. Let's give him the sleepy face, lady. Well played. Holding back your slick shots. Yes, I bricked. So, yeah, good luck, man. You're so... you're such a skilled player. I will take that. Most mono red people that are just sitting on the toilet, you know, slamming out some games without thinking, would have just deployed those slick shots much sooner. He was very patient and waited for me to tap out, just in case, and he got me. You got me. Well done. Okay. Let's scry for a Smuggler surprise, please. We've got the combo in hand for the first time. Yeah, I'll take that. More mana, more better. Kumano again? No. Ooh, more mid-rangey stuff. This is great. I like to see this. Sure. I hope it's not that damn bat. That's all I can say. Whew. No bat detected. Should I kill this or not? Well, it could be Glissa, whatever. I just didn't want him to post-combat hit us with a the 3/3 Death Touch first strike. You got like a save spell for that? Jeez. Okay. EOT. My turn, please. What does that deck have? Plotting. If we do it next turn, let's see. I mean, we might just have to deal with something. I think it's just enough to kill a shoulder. We'll play our land. Have 3 cards in hand. Opponent having some trouble finding things, which is just great. Yeah, it'll enter as a 4/4. Why not? I mean, we've got a backup. And he can only remove one thing at a time, right? So if he removes the Terror, we can just keep attacking with the other Terror. How sick is this artwork, people? Oh my goodness. Dragons are always just the best. The freaking scorpion dragon. Jeez. What are all these little dangly bits here? That is dragon dick. Scorpion dragon dick. Go on, mate. I mean, if you don't have interaction, you just play a Shelly or something and we draw another land. We can just do the thing without even finding the thingamajiggy, which is just kind of thing that makes me real happy. Although... Okay. Fine. That's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, now we've got mana aplenty, but we're not quite killing him with any kind of combo here. We need to be able to play both things at once. That's nice. That is very nice. I'm not gonna lie. That is a nice card. However... we just copy our Stinger. He'll just chump there. Let's gain some life, draw a card. Come on, man. Every game I've played in testing, I've drawn Smuggler's Surprise. Every game. And now we're on the third one since I'm on camera. Not a single Smuggler Surprise in 3 matches. We're almost 20 cards deep. We've got the mana, we've got everything. I need the freaking damn combo. But okay, I mean, I reckon we just go for it now. He's tapped out. We can just do it with the Vaultborn Tyrant. It's really not terrible either. Okay, will we just kill ourselves with draw if we... Yeah, because we're also gaining life, so that's totally fine. Hello! It's like gain 3, lose 2. Gain 3, lose 2. And then, I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of Shelly right now. Even though he's, you know, he can just bring it back, right? Oh, there goes... I'll kill this first. Still no Smuggler Surprise. Unbelievable. I hope he blocks not the Calamity, then we can just play Inferno of the Peaks next turn and get explosive on his ass. But yeah, drawing that many cards got rid of our other Terror. It's fine. Not too worried. We're still on 20 life. We've got some pretty potent stuff available. This all has trample, of course. Let's see. Let's see what he wants. Because getting rid of the Virtue means now you can't just chump with Shield Red and ooh, get it back. I like that. I like that a lot. I think if I were you, my friend, I would chump the Inferno with Shield Red and then let the rest through. If you don't... Yes. No. No, no, no. You silly, silly person. Ah. I mean, maybe he just has the removal, right? For the Calamity in hand. Having a deep thought there. Anybody around? He's touching all my cards, so he's still there. At some point there, I was thinking of using the mana I had available to Archdruid's Charm the Shield Red Okay. I think Golgari midrange is doomed. It's just not... It's not good anymore. People be trying all this new stuff, but... I don't know, man. You got 2 cards left. You're gonna take out that? Thank you. I'll get another card. Love another card. You need to have one more go for the throat, or you're just as screwed as a dingleberry. Okay. Nice. That's pretty cool interaction, but whatevs. Okay, you guys ready? Please don't concede. Terror, terror. Boom, boom, boom. Just like, this is where we're, oh my god, still no Smuggler surprise. Halfway through the deck. Fine, we did the thing anyway. But yeah, what my point was just before that is, I feel like you gotta just do the stupid broken combo stuff in the format right now. It's like, do this, or all of my usual sort of like just, ooh, let's focus on a certain tribe and get creative with the synergies and that. Like, yeah, you can do maybe 2, like Skeletons was good. Outlaws, and like, okay, now what? You gotta do the broken combo stuff, or you gotta just play the top tier decks. Slick Shot, Azorius Control, that kind of stuff. And since I've already either put those videos up on the channel already, or I just don't like playing that stuff at all, then combos it is, which is, oh, Hexamin! Fellow content creator, fantastic fellow. Highly recommend you go check out his stuff. This is a mulligan. Wow, now we got 2 of them. Okay. Howdy, partner. Huge fan of the guy's work. Really cool deck building in general. Highly recommended. Okay, it looks like he's going for some, maybe some kind of outlaws. Please don't just serve me up only my top end. Of course. I'm gonna cut 1 tyrant and put in 1 more land. Maybe that'll do the trick, but I doubt it. So of course, we need 3 mana to at least use the surprise to go and dig up some stuff. But from what I see so far, he's like trying to ramp with treasures, maybe. Is that also a rogue? It is a rogue. Interesting. Land. Okay. Keep him coming. I just need more of that. And maybe at Brotherhood's End, if he is trying to do some treasure ramping. We're still on enough life that as long as we draw a 4th. Oh wow. White, blue, everything under the sun. Land. Pondering. I'm pondering. Okay, I need to put in like 1 more ramp spell, I think, and I'm gonna cut like I'll make a plan. We're gonna do some quick and breezy BrewLabifications shortly. And I think I may just have to use the Smuggler Surprise to do some milling. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't want to die like this. You may even have a counter spell, no? Are we just dead now? Find out. I think we just have I mean, if we're not just dead, we're forced into deploying a tyrant just to gain some life. Here, we've got enough mana for it. It'll be able to chump and it'll draw us a card and gain us some life. And then if it dies, it'll draw us some more. Okay, so it's definitely outlaws or just rogues, right? Like so far we've seen just rogues. Full send. Everybody comes in. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. GG. God damn it. So close. Oh, man. Okay, mana problems. I'm not gonna have this on camera now. We need to not have that problem ever again. So what I shall be doing about that is the following. We cut one tyrant and we just put in just a land of some kind. Just one land, but which one? What's a good land to have in this deck? That is like utility of some kind. Maybe Cavern? Just because we've got some dragons? Is that going to be a problem? I don't think so. Just rather be safe than sorry, honestly. Let's bring in a like a Restless Ridgeline. There we go. That's a creature land. Allows us to untap. Let's see if the algorithm appreciates the addition of a single extra mana, and now we actually can cast our invasion on turn 4 reliably. Freaking hell. Can't wait to see that rogue deck Hexamin just put up on his channel. He's a fan. Yeah, go give him a follow. Tell him I sent you. Just put it in. There's only one of them in the deck. Hand Smoother puts it in your opening hand. Like, bro, like clockwork. It's ridiculous. Okay, come on now. Playing against control, looks like. We need to find our freaking 4th land. Off the top, let's go. And a red one would be nice. Let's see. Hey! Miracles do happen sometimes. Is this just artifacts or just classic control? Oh, wow. Trippy. How trippy. Are we just gonna sweep this guy up? I think we really should, honestly, because I played a deck yesterday that like was making use of this for ramp, and some mad stuff was going on. I can't even really remember. But so now it's not. At least now I know it's not just pure control. We should be able to land a invasion next turn. Try to get to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana required to go the full surprise. Full Smuggler. What? Dinosaur Rogue? Azorius? Okay. Is it just this holding up priority? Looks like it. Boom, boom. Rampy, rampy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think next turn we just plot, Stinger, and Invasion again. Plot isn't fasting, right? So he can't counter something being plotted. Ooh, hello. Ho ho! Ho ho! Now we're talking. Now we have enough mana for all of our wildest dreams. I think what I'll do is see if he taps out instant speed, go search up some creatures. Let's see. Okay, looks like he's gonna tap out. He will be not having any blue mana available to do any sort of counter spellage, and that's enough now for us to go the full surprise. That is amazing. Right? 4, 8, 9, 10, yeah? Fingers crossed, everybody. Let's pull the trigger. Nothing. Nothing at all. Can you believe that crap? Nice, man. Woo! Unbelievable. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just hit an absolute gigantic pile of nothing. Opponent is playing some crazy jank as well, though. So I'm happy to just see what happens here. Like, what is this? What is going on? Cool. Still no counter spells. Farewell. You really want to keep that? Okay. Cool, bro. I'll force you into using that Sunfall now. If you really want to, now's your chance to do it. Huh? What's it gonna be? Otherwise, you're taking at least the 8 next turn. This is sorcery speed, so... okay. Whoops. If I were you, I would do it right now. Just straight up. Go. Absolutely fine and dandy with me. Oh, should have attacked the invasion. That was stupid. Okay. It's only a few more months to go, baby. Never gonna see this piece of again. Ever. Unbelievably stupid card. What do we have here? So, is this enough? That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, let's try. Oh dear God, please don't have it. Here we go. This is it. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything. Please, pretty please, pretty please. Oh! Woo! Baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Woo! Cast our first full 9 mana Smuggler surprise. Whiffed AF. Didn't, like, we found 2 lands and a still got there in the end though. Ah. Anyway, nobody who plays Farewell deserves to win any games of Magic ever, so you know. It's been like not allowing me to build such a vast amount of decks for such a long time that I just cannot anymore. I'm done with that card. Sure. When I risk it for the biscuit. Gonzalps. Gonza Elps. Aha! Bye! Fine. Let's wait and see if it's gonna be a like. Looks like probably just soldiers at this point. Okay. Combo in hand. Every kind of combo. Now we just need mana. We're still on 18. I didn't go off because it looks like soldiers, and they have some, you know, the odd counter spell. So maybe we can force the counter now. We can only plot at sorcery speed. I believe that's what's happening here. So, get rid of you. I've tried this card. I haven't been incredibly, like, blown away by it. But it is a good card, yes. Okay, suddenly now I have no idea what's going on. But that's exactly what I wanted. Sent packing. Green source somewhere? My goodness. Sometimes, man. Look at this. Look at this. How can we be this behind on mana? Is just something that, I don't know, does my head in. How? How? Mind-boggling. Okay. Tap out, please. Thank you. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, we need to play a flyer, and if he has any sort of way of removing flyers, we're screwed. That's it. That'll just be the game. So, fingers crossed. cannot believe these mana problems, but okay, look, he didn't find. This will only find creatures. If he goes for the thing, we can just block 5, 6, 7. We have to block his Steel Seraph. Oh, that's frustrating. Af. Maybe he's trying to give the Warden some flying. Nice, nice. Yes. Okay. So we can take the 5 and then... I don't think it's enough damage to win though. Because he's also been gaining life. It is what it is. We go for the combo and... C'est la vie. Although... No, it's not enough, is it? It's not enough. Down by... Just short. Just short by 1 freaking point. All these people playing just... Like, what is this stuff? Like, Jeskai... Jeskai, I don't know what the hell am I doing. Well, like, why play this and Steel Seraph and, like, what's going on? But now that I have seen what's happening, I'm going to get rid of the, this thing. And I'm going to bring in one Demolition Field. Again! Man, I cannot believe we've gone through so many games like without pulling off the combo. After I just went like 6-0 with the deck. You know, whatever. Whatever! Final match of the night. This better be the one. We're already well over the 45-minute mark. I'm just having too much fun with this. Honestly, it's pretty fun. Regardless. You know, that's what it should all be about anyway. There we go. There we go. Sure, I'll take that. How much control is in this format is quite something. I'm not gonna lie. Plotsies. Please reveal to us your cunning plan. Mr. Guy from country with this type of language, which I don't know. I can never tell. I wish I knew, like, the real... Like, if I was well-versed enough to guess whether this is... you know, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, I don't know. Like, I just honestly do not know. I think I could recognize Japanese. I don't think this is Japanese. But now we are the ones who are well ahead. Okay, this just appears to be classic Azorius. So he obviously decided not to counter our spell because he's only got like 1 in hand. And he's assuming that off of this ramp, I'm going to be playing some thing more busted. Rather keep my counter for that, which is probably the right play on his behalf. But I'm doing nothing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. This is the final match. I will pull off the combo. Just gotta sit here and hope to draw some of our important pieces. I may even use Archdruid's Charm to do so. Discarding even? Wow. Okay. A little scry action. Yeah. Okay, I mean, if he's got something, We might as well get him to use it. Nah, I don't want him to just counter this with a no more lies. That would feel so terrible. Let's just chill. I got nowhere to go to. I'm in no hurry. Alright. Control, 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 or slick shot, slick shot, slick shot. Welcome to the format. I can't wait for, the Pro Tour this weekend to shake things up a little, because I'm bored. Woohoo! Woohoo! This is like a 1-1 now or something. Fine. Now, hopefully he taps out, right? I was hoping that would just at least get something out of his hand, but no luck. So we just keep waiting. What are you doing, mate? Now we could protect it. It's got to be like one of the new, like the new spree blue counter, like just a hard counter, dissipate something. But no more lies, which is the only one he's shown us so far, will not do the trick. I had a feeling that would be the case. One counter down. Opponent is down to 38 cards in hand. And no freaking anything shown. I'm starting to worry that this might be that damn Hullbreaker horror or something. Okay, this is great. Something's happened, right? It's his only one, so he may want to protect it, which may also use up his mana, and then we can fire off the combo. You see, these control mages are too experienced. They know what's up. I ain't doing jack, my friend. I'm waiting. I'm on 20 life. Ball's in your court. Nothing? Great. Let me get another Smuggler surprise. Aha! It's perfect. Perfect. There we go. This time it actually hits the board. Now I can protect it if I really wish to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks. I'll take that. I get another one. People don't read the card. That's so funny. Please don't be a hull breaker. Anything but a hull breaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much mana we have? This is great. Okay. Wondering Emperor's here or something? I just can't tell. Gotta be patient. Still be patient. We're on 26 life, mate. You've done nothing. You're also down to 32 cards in your deck. 31 now. Tough it. I'm gonna try and break the stalemate here. We've got enough mana to pay for a No More Lies. We've seen already 2, 3 steps ahead. No, just the one. We've got enough mana to put both of these on the board now. So I'm gonna just try again. Or let's see what we draw. Okay. Again, we have the mana for... Oh my god, so slow. Let's go, baby. Got another Get Lost. Gotta have something. At least I hope so for you. Otherwise, it's looking pretty game over-y. Could be Wandering Emperor, but again, I haven't seen it yet. Halfway through the library, but that doesn't mean anything. Yes. Yes. Go face with the second one. Wandering Emperor on the Terror. No. Why only one? Why did it only make one? I don't get it. I was supposed to make two, right? But we beat the Control Mage. Woo! Sent packing. Alright guys, that is gonna unfortunately have to be it. Like we were not able to really do the full thing. We whiffed once and the other one got counted. But this one is actually one I can show you some stats for because it's actually got some good ones. So jumping into the stats first before we talk about some potential, you know, things I could have put instead, so on and so forth. I don't think it's picked up this most recent match yet. Okay, 10 for 1. 10 for 5. Could be worse. Could also be a hell of a lot better. But this was the run last night that really made me think this is something. I went 6 and 2. And then we lost to Influenza and Hexamin, some mana issues. And then now we got a nice little win against Control. So anyway, I mean... stats on I need to put in a lot more time with it and fiddle with it, but I'm thinking like to keep this game fun for me until rotation, I'm gonna have to just figure out all of these super broken combos that we can do with Calamity and that sort of stuff and just try and have as much fun as possible, because Slick Shot is really quite an annoying card, and it's ruling the format. But jumping back into the deck with some final thoughts. Overall review, 2 thumbs up. Misa likey a lot. I highly recommend it. If you already have the wild cards, or if you've already got everything already, then just whip it up and enjoy. I don't think you'll regret it. It's absolutely a blast to play. You saw some of the busted turns you can have with the, copying the Tyrant, gaining all that life, drawing all those cards. We got to see the thing happen, at least as far as these 2 cards, more than once during tonight, even though we didn't win all of them. It could have been a lot better against that Azorius or whatever, Jeskai flyer soldiers thing that the guy was doing. We got him down to 1. But regardless, fun. I'll put this in my top 3 fun decks to play so far this set. So take that as you will. But that is going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next one with some best of 3 Pro Tour brews. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.
Woo!